Hello there, folks. It's Nerdy John here, broadcasting to you live from the Midwest. And boy, do we have a motherfucking juicy topic for you today. Now, originally, I was gonna go much harder on this subject, but I was convinced otherwise, so we're gonna make this a tad bit more professional. I'm sure you're probably wondering what the fuck we're talking about today. We're talking about the Truth Sleuth situation and how a YouTube channel by the name of Inglorious Bitches, that's not me insulting them, that's their actual name, has been slandering her. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, well, what exactly have they been slandering her with? Well, they've been calling her a doxer, they've been calling her a Nazi sympathizer. So yeah, these are ridiculous claims to make, especially since you have no evidence whatsoever. Hey, and let's see, we got some people in the chat. We got Truth Sleuth herself. We got Party117, the moderator for this chat. We got Kitten Fantastic. We got Jessica Pizzle herself. We got THS True Horror Stories. And we have Truth Sleuth herself, if I haven't said that already. Now, just give me one moment, and I'm going to get the video together that we're going to... shouldn't call them bitches, man. Bitches. Wait. Let's see. Hang on. Let me get back to the live stream because I can't read it directly off there. Let's see. Shouldn't be calling them. What does that say? Shouldn't be calling them bitches. Bitches, man. Hashtag respect women, but it's in their name. It's in their name. I kid you not. It's in their name. But yeah, just let me get the video because we're gonna be reacting to some videos specifically, and yeah. By the way, I hope you guys like the music. Just one moment, guys. One moment. Tipsters in the chat. Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck? I didn't expect tipster. Jesus. I'm tongue-tied now.
Hey guys, what is up, and welcome back to my channel. Another day and another drama. Today we're going to be discussing
it's starting on its own.
In line with Ellie put out back in.
Okay, let's start that. Wait, what the fuck? Who wait, hang on. I gotta read donations. Hang on. The fuck was that? I gotta read these alerts. What? Hang on, the alerts are a bit slow for me. Hang on. I don't know what, oh shoot, why? No, don't be slow for me now. Shoot, okay. So, let me get chat pulled up on my phone. Alright, just 1 second, guys, 1 second, and we'll begin reacting shortly. Let's see. Oh crap, I thought it was like some sort of collector's figure back in the day for a second, lol. I think you forgot we roll together. We've all been here. What military barracks is this? The fuck, lol? Tis. Okay, okay, so this is the first video that we will be reacting to, alright?
Hey guys, what is up, and welcome back to my channel. Another day and another drama. Today we're going to be discussing in depth the thread that In Line with Ellie put out back in December.
I got them all tongue-tied. You do have me tongue-tied though. Like, dude. Just playing Final Fantasy VII? Wait, 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 is my alert set up? My alert should be, shoot. I apologize if, for, like, my donations should be going off. I don't know why they aren't. Let's see. Oh, contrarian T. It is very, very nice to meet you. Now, before we move on, I just want to say something and make it very, very clear. I will be professional as I possibly can be. However, the second you turn venomous, I will be matching fire with fire, and I will be putting it out. Okay? As far as you don't bullshit with me, I won't bullshit with you. If we got that clear, let's begin.
People are now believing not to be true because of a tweet that was put out by T-Trigger saying that he was participating in a witch hunt, and he has also taken down his video series that he did on the doxing of Here for the Tea. Now this video is just going to be a recap of what Ellie's thread was and my opinion on the statements that were made in that thread. There will also be another part to this video where I discuss all of the drama that has happened since all of this has went down. I do want to apologize in advance if any of these screenshots are out of order, because since all of this has come out, Ellie has made her Twitter private, so I was not able to go back and make sure that I had all of these put out in order. Now again, these are all just my opinions on what I see from this thread. Alright, let's go ahead and get on into it. The thread starts out by saying, after popular demand, the long anticipated...
Let's read some of these. After popular demand, the long-anticipated live thread where we'll be collectively trying to understand the motive and purpose behind a very special doxing account is here. This live thread will be long, so if you don't want to miss any updates, follow and turn your notifications on. For my new followers, a live thread is one in which I will ask anyone to participate by a poll vote, or by answering questions. Catch me up with private threads here. Remember, most of the dates here are in Australian time. Let's begin. Okay, so let's continue.
Live thread where we'll collectively try to understand the motive and purpose behind a very special doxing account is here. This live thread will be long, so if you don't want to miss any updates, follow and turn your notifications on. For my new followers, a live thread is one in which I will ask everyone to participate by poll vote or by answering questions. Catch up with my previous thread here. Remember that most of the dates are in Australian time. Let's begin. April 2019, an anonymous account with a profile picture of a Jewish man replied under Here for the Tea's tweet revealing her last name. My first thought was that this was a troll account with the sole purpose of doxing her. Boy, was I wrong. What was seemingly de-anonymizing doxing took the ugliest of turns. Here for the Tea's husband was doxed, and their address was...
Let's see. Commentary folks, behold the small T community. Way worse. Nerdy John, is that tweet alone that you just read? I smell a mile of BS from Florida, LOL. Oh, there's gonna be lots and lots of bullshit. Lots and lots of it.
Was targeted doxing the only purpose of this account? After reading this part of the thread, what I don't understand is why this account was never flagged and taken down as soon as they were trying to release personal information about Sam and her husband. If this account was just flagged and all this information was turned over to the police, then this thread would...
Oh, I'm calling bullshit on that. Contrarian T. Oh, and mods? By the way, if this count causes any problems whatsoever, don't be afraid to time them the fuck out.
Would have never needed to happen. And I understand that Ellie was just trying to help Sam get to the bottom of this information about who was trying to leak her information, but if all of this information
Bro looks asleep?
Police,
wait, are you talking about me or
contact Twitter and get everything that they needed to do some kind of investigation? I feel like this thread is literally just a thread that's trying to dox an account that's trying to dox somebody. But that's just my opinion. I decided to have a closer look at the message the account was trying to put out there. It was a long process, but worth every second of it. Starting today, I'm taking you down the path of understanding the purpose and goal of Hartouche. In one of their first tweets, Hartouche chose the insult shrew to refer to Here for the Tea. I was intrigued by this word choice and I wondered if there was anything hiding behind it. First question of the live thread: do you believe that the choice of the word shrew has a deeper semantic significance? Explain your choice if you want to. 75% yes.
Can someone post a link to this video? Well, the thing is, okay, I'm getting a lot more comments than I'm used to. Hang on, okay. Can someone post a link to this in the video? I know how they are. They didn't dox someone whilst claiming other people have doxed people with zero proof. I like to see proof that Chris censored as are acceptable to protect the identity of anyone's information. Contrarian T. Well, I did see. Hang on. I did see literal proof, a screen cap of a group she was blasting of a 6-year-old's name. I can respect opinions. I don't respect BS in the opinions. Oh, I don't think she did, and you're about to see the proof more solid. You'll see, you'll see.
25% no. One of the reasons that made me believe the writer behind Hartouche is not very young was the use of the word shrew. That's because the inspiration likely comes from the Shakespearean comedy Taming of the Shrew, and this is exactly how his attempt was viewed, a way of taming. This is the first issue that I have with this thread. Just because somebody uses a word that is no longer used regularly doesn't make them an older person. It could be somebody whose grandparents constantly use this word, or even their parents use this word. Just because somebody uses the word shrew does not necessarily mean that they are older. And just because there is a very famous work by Shakespeare...
Yeah, like... sometimes depending on, like... It's sort of like a mixed thing. The same way that, like... parents will learn new phrases from their kids. Those kids will learn phrases from their parents. Like, for example, I didn't know that another name for a cop was pig until until my grandma told me. So, like, younger generations can know older words by older generations teaching them those words.
Name Taming of the Shrew does not necessarily mean that this is where a person is getting their inspiration. This is just Ellie's opinion on what she sees and what she's using to frame her narrative. If life is unsafe for Here for the Tea, it has zero to do with Judaism and most everything to do with the fact that she's an evil shrew. The amount of messages I've gotten thanking me tells me all I need to know. So here Hartouche is saying that it has nothing to do with Sam's religion, but just the way that he perceives her as a person based on past actions. But the first time Here for the Tea talked about the doxing, she mentioned security issues. The anti-Semitic dog whistles were attracting extremists. Hartouche went as far to plant hashtags that would be discovered by anti-Semites. The only thing that kept this tragedy from getting worse was the account didn't have big exposure. September 19th, this changed. During an argument with Here for the Tea, Paige retweeted the doxing account. Now here I will agree with Ellie on this, including those hashtags is absolutely disgusting, but at this point that is when you need to get the police involved. This situation should have been addressed immediately with the police if it wasn't, and Sam should have taken control of the situation by herself, and this thread should have just never happened. This should have been dealt with by the police, because clearly hashtags like that are not acceptable at all. But as far as Paige retweeting that account, just because you retweet somebody doesn't mean that you go to their page and you look through all their information to see what they have tweeted out in the past. There's lots of people who will tweet out absolutely disgusting things, but then tweet out something that you think is funny, like a meme or something that you agree with, and just because you retweet that one statement does not mean that you agree with everything that they have said in the past. I knew there was a long history between these two women, but what really took me by surprise were Paige's own tweets. Out of nowhere, she brought up elitism. This is a blatant anti-Semitic dog whistle and not just a mean comment as some would think. These two tweets were also liked by the Hartouche account. To me, when I think of the word elite or elitism, I think of somebody who has money, power, status, all that. I don't think of an anti-Semitic term, so
I don't think of an anti-Semitic term either.
I went ahead and Googled what the term elitism meant, and here is what I found. Elitism is a belief or attitude that individuals who form an elite, a social group of people with intrinsic quality, high intellect, wealth, special skills, or experience, or more likely to be constructive to society as a whole, and therefore deserve influence or authority greater than the others. So to me, the phrase elitism has nothing to do with religious beliefs. It has all to do with what kind of money you have and what kind of power you have. And if you believe
Exactly.
that because somebody is of a certain
Exactly.
religion that they have this kind of money and power, that speaks more to your characters and beliefs than it does the person making the comment. Just because somebody is Jewish does not necessarily mean that they have money and power. And also, correct me down in the comments below if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Paige addressed this in her video, saying that she did not support this account. Even though they had liked her tweets and she did retweet something, she does not support them doxing Sam. The same day, a short video alleging exactly that was released. Recently, Hartouche tweeted about the account having more than one holders, something that was already obvious since he started using "we" sporadically from the beginning of the account. After finishing a thread on a completely different doxer, Hartouche felt the need to say we should look into another channel direction. He also told me he doesn't have a channel. The mention of Judaism made me wonder if there was any anti-Semitic connotation to the word shrew. I found that Shakespeare's plays were known for the use of racial slurs, and that Taming of the Shrew contains sexist remarks and has been criticized for misogynistic themes. But with this point about Shakespeare's older works, a lot of Shakespeare's older works can be criticized for lots of things. So let's say, for example, Romeo and Juliet. Juliet was 13 and Romeo was supposedly 18 or 19. So if you are saying that because people are using older Shakespeare works to talk about a topic, or, well, you're the one that technically brought up Shakespeare, that means that anybody who likes the story of
I know, Tech Saint, 30 viewers, baby!
Romeo and Juliet supports underage dating. Shakespeare is connected to anti-Semitism, especially because of his play The Merchant of Venice. It is no surprise that Hartouche is fascinated by this and takes inspiration for insults from an anti-Semitic, misogynistic writer to attack a Jewish woman. The word shrew is today used as an anti-Semitic dog whistle for replacing the word Jew. But again, the person that brought up William Shakespeare into this conversation was Ellie, not Hartouche. So I don't understand why she is automatically saying that he is taking inspiration from Shakespeare. And also, I googled the word shrew, and I googled, is shrew anti-Semitic? Is shrew an anti-Semitic dog whistle? And nothing popped up on my Google saying that it was. So I don't know if there's something wrong with my Google that's...
I'm just saying.
not showing me the correct information or what, and I'm probably on some kind of watch list after Googling all that now. The German word Kaiser derives from the Latin Caesar. Nazis took great inspiration from the Roman Empire and even taught in schools that Julius Caesar...
You do know that, like, in a historical... The Kaiser ruled before the Nazis. You're aware of that, correct? I hope that you are. I hope that you passed your history class. Because the Kaisers of the German Empire and of Prussia ruled way before Nazis were even a thing.
was Aryan. Combined with Hartouche's fascination for Shakespeare, and given that one of his plays was Julius Caesar, which has been adapted later to compare fascist Italy and Nazi Germany, it appears that Hartouche is interested in alt-right beliefs. Again, this is just another assumption brought up by Elliot that Hartouche is obsessed with Shakespeare. I don't see any proof that he actually is. This is all just things that you're putting together, again, to frame a narrative saying that he is anti-Semitic and misogynistic. Now, do I agree with him attacking here for the tea? No. But at the same time, aren't you doing the exact same thing, trying to expose him by saying that he is anti-Semitic and misogynistic just because he doesn't like Here for the Tea? His use of Romans as his profile picture and the misogynistic and anti-Semitic reference of the shrew and his closing sentence, "Hail to the Gossip Girl," are his way of giving the Roman salute to the Jewish woman he targets as the Aryan Kaiser Julius. While analyzing the tweets of the account, I was hoping that there wouldn't be anything more disturbing to be found. I wanted this to be a sick game that stopped at targeted doxing. My issue with this statement is that this could have just been stopped at targeted doxing. When people look into things more and more, they will find a way to make things about what they want them to be about. I've had comments in my video section saying like, okay, you're looking way too into this is not that deep, you're just trying to like frame something that's not really there. And I can see that, yeah, sometimes I look into things and I analyze things way too much, and I'm like, oh, well, maybe it's about this, maybe it's about this. And then once you start to think about that, you can turn around and frame it into something that you want it to be about. But that's just my opinion. And now private account, here for the BS, gave that away almost immediately. Cartouchely he calls himself Daddy. When I approached Here for the Tea to offer my help, I already knew that I was looking for a man. I also had in mind a limited amount of suspects. Interestingly, one of those suspects had the word daddy as part of their Abby on Twitter. And this is one of the statements that I took the biggest issue with in this entire thread. This thread is basically an attempt to basically dox somebody who is trying to dox somebody else. So what you're accusing somebody else of doing, you're turning around and doing it yourself, and you have the support of the person that the other person is trying to dox. You said that you reached out to Sam to offer your help. Now, I don't know Sam personally, but what I do know about her anyways, from what I heard, is that she does have money. So if she has such an issue with this account, there's no reason why she couldn't report it to Twitter, get the police involved, and get this person arrested if they are being anti-Semitic towards her. So I don't understand why we are trying to dox this person when this is something that really should be taken care of by Sam and Sam only, and taken the legal route. But that is everything for today's video, and I'd like to know what you think about everything about the thread in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could hit that big red subscribe button.
Alright, obviously, this is a downloaded video. I'm going to switch to full cam now, and then we're gonna find the other video, alright? Hey, fucknut, how you doing? How you doing, fucknut? Hope you're doing well.
Hey guys, what is up, and welcome back to my channel. Another day, another drama channel.
Goldheart, I'm trying so hard not to make jokes about them tweets. Well, I mean, if you want to make jokes about the tweets, go right ahead. All right. Okay, let's continue on with the second video.
Hey guys, what is up, and welcome back to my channel. Another day, another drama channel drama, and today we're going to be talking about part 2 of the aftermath of the thread that In Line with Ellie put out that people are now believing to be false. So we're going to go over what T-Trigger has to say, how it came about that people believe that it is false, and everything that has come out since then. If you have not seen my previous video on the thread and discussing that in detail, I will link that up.
Hey Nox Archive, hope you're doing well, brother. Hope you're doing well.
In the description box down below. I would highly suggest going to check out that video so that way you understand what all of this drama is about. And also stay tuned for my next video where I will continue on talking about even more drama that has happened since all of this has come out. Alright, let's go ahead and jump on into it. So all this popped off the other day when T-Trigger tweeted out, "I'm sorry, I apologize, je m'excuse." Sorry if that's not right, my French is not good, I did not take French. And then 7 hours later, Tea Time tweeted, like, seriously, we're all like family. And like family, there is love, fights, and sometimes hair pulling. Don't ask us about what's going on with our family. We gon' be alright. Now, after Tea Time did put out that tweet, they did also say that this has nothing to do with the thread, but it kinda does, because when all of that drama that was happening with Rich Lux came out, and everybody was attacking the other drama channel saying, you need to address this, you need to make a video about this, we don't care if you're friends. But now since these other channels are fighting, people are telling them like, oh, well, you need to address it because you were telling us that we needed to address it. And they're saying, well, no, we're not going to talk about it because we're family. It's literally the same thing. So the fact that you were mad that they weren't making videos about Rich Lux, of course they're going to turn around and be mad when you're not making videos about your friends or family, as you put it, because it's literally the same thing. Allie tweeted, wow, what the hell did I wake up to? Ellie's thread finally being outed as being a lie? Trig helping perpetuate the narrative? Cold tea, but I'm glad the truth is finally out. And the reason that Allie said that is in response to a tweet that T-Trigger put out that said, "That's when I decided to tell the truth. We participated in a witch hunt because we were convinced and manipulated into believing lies. That's my fault. I should have done my own research. After you left the group, I should have reached out." T-Trigger replied to Allie and said, "Nope, try again." And then a Twitter user by the name of Kismet started a thread about the whole situation, so let's go ahead and jump on into that thread so we can see all what was said. Since at TTriggerYT wife seems to have a problem with my subtweets, let me address her directly. I don't know who you think you are to try to tell other people to tell me to delete my tweets. Don't like what you see? Block me on all your accounts, cause you probably have more than one. I never interacted with you, nor did I want to once I saw how you showed the minute two popped into the scene. My tweets bothered you, but your behavior didn't. At least I own my, unlike you who tried to play stupid and deny who your subtweets were really about. I never cared about you or your little friends to try to take y'all down. I knew y'all be each other's downfall judging by how careless and messy y'all were being publicly, especially you. It took you less than a week to ruin your husband's reputation. Congrats. The reason you don't trust anyone is because you can't be trusted. All the manipulation and lying and scheming finally caught up to y'all, huh? Oh, and for the record, I didn't need to go on a smear campaign against anyone when y'all's behavior speaks for itself. There's no need to lie when there's clear evidence of all that y'all have done. There's no need to lie when the truth speaks for itself. So tell your buddy that their diagnosis was wrong. The only thing I ever did was warn a mutual that y'all's behavior was going to create a lot of backlash. Cause y'all were showing and being very problematic, and I was right. Funny cause you literally became the very thing y'all were trying to call out, and at a much faster rate, you see. The difference between you and me is that I'm not a coward, nor do I have to manipulate or lie my way out of a situation. Next time you have a problem with anything I tweet, close your eyes.
Alright, I'm just saying this right now. Y'all motherfuckers better be chill in this fucking chat. And I'm talking about both sides here, alright? I don't want no slander between either of anyone here, alright? Just pointing that out there right now. You all motherfuckers better be chill.
Unfollow me. Block me. Delete the app. I don't give a... It's my account. I'll tweet whatever I want. T-Trigger replied to this one and said, "Since you didn't DM me, we were all asked to keep an eye on you and DP in the new group chat. It wasn't us that had an issue with your subtweets. I would say ask Elliot, but we all know she's going to lie about what really happened." Kismet then replied saying, "Y'all really think you guys are the only ones keeping an eye on me? I don't give a... Who does? That's why my profile is public. The audacity of your wife and Sev to try to get me to delete my stuff after all the crap Sev did? Nope. Let's face it. Your wife likes to start stuff she can't finish." What concerns me about this tweet is that it says literally like we were asked to keep an eye on you and we told people to keep an eye on you and somebody else in the group chat. It's like, these are full-fledged adults. Like, why is anybody keeping an eye on them? Are you afraid that they're going to be leaking information about people talking about other people behind their backs or what's going on? Because if you're supposed to be one giant big friend group or one big happy family, you shouldn't be needing to keep an eye on people that you're supposedly supposed to be trusting. So clearly there was a lack of trust within this group, and it's starting to clearly show. Kismet then continued on by saying, "Why would I DM you when I'm addressing your wife? If she can run her mouth about me, she can run her mouth to me, publicly. Won't be dealing with none of you privately. She clearly advised Sev to ask someone to reach out to me about it. Stop trying to fight her battles." T-Trigger replied by saying, "Ellie asked people to get you to stop subtweeting. Ellie did, not Sev or anybody else. Ugh. Whatever. Believe what you want. I'm not playing this game. Y'all are way too invested in this." Kismet then replied saying, "Receipts say otherwise. Y'all knew what would happen if and when I found out about stuff pertaining to me. You can't possibly be surprised. How about instead of playing the blame game, y'all just take accountability for the y'all did and said. Grown adults blindly following orders." Now, I don't really know what's going on behind the scenes with this group, but to me it seems that there is somebody who is running the group that is giving orders for people to do things or to say things or to make videos about, but that's just my opinion. Alright, let's go ahead and keep on going. T-Trigger then replied saying, "Kismet, I'm taking accountability for my part, but you have to understand that people have been manipulated into believing their narrative. I'm sorry." But with this statement from T-Trigger, I am confused because I don't understand what part he's taking accountability for. I have not seen him address what he's taking accountability for, so to me it's just still up in the air. Is he taking accountability for the supporting of Ellie's thread? Is he taking accountability for his video that he made on the Here for the Tea situation? Because he has since taken those videos down, so they are no longer up. So I don't understand why he says that this isn't pertaining to that thread or those videos or the entire situation, but yet you have taken down those videos and you have yet to say why. So I feel like if T-Trigger would make a statement and address why he took down those videos, it would help clear a lot of things up. But again, that's just my opinion. Kismet then continued on by saying, all of you are at fault. Those involved and those that stayed silent and allowed it to happen. It's all fun and games until it's time to own up to, huh? Because then it flips into, y'all are too sensitive. T-Trigger then replied and said, no, it's not all fun and games until I have to own up. I believed her in what she was saying. And when I realized that, that is when I decided to say something. That is when I decided to tell DP what was happening. I kept asking her to tell the truth, and she didn't want to. That's when I decided to tell the truth. We participated in a witch hunt because we were convinced and manipulated into believing lies. That my fault. I should have done my own research. After you left the group, I should have reached out. And again, this is the tweet that has everybody believing that this whole Here for the Tea doxing series and thread was not true. Now, if you would have easily stated what you were talking about, it would have helped clear a lot of things up. So I don't understand why we're still keeping it a secret and how you're being manipulated, because this is now like a public thread, and if you would just tell everybody what was going on, because literally it's public, it would help clear up a lot of things. So I don't understand why you're just not saying what was going on. T-Trigger then continues on by saying, it was always someone else to attack or another fight to pick. That got old, and that's how the manipulation was shown. I don't want anything to do with both of them. Both lied to all of their quote-unquote friends to further their own agenda, and I got fooled. And then T-Trigger said, and y'all too invested is not about you, sorry. I'm talking about the ones that are way too invested in wanting to take down drama channels, to be able to be the top dog. I don't want to take anybody down. I want to make funny edits and make people laugh. And I should have listened to the people that warned me about her. I didn't, and that's my fault. I know better than this. I'm sorry. Now, the whole point of these drama channels, like what I do, is to hold other people accountable for what they say online. That
Look at it more cynically. A lot of people do it to also make a lot of money, which a lot of T channels do.
are larger channels and larger creators. So I don't understand why the words like attack and pick a fight with are even being used. You can do a video and show the facts, show the tweets, talk about everything, and do it respectfully without attacking somebody. You can point out what somebody has said that you don't agree with and do it in a respectful manner and share your opinion. So I don't understand why it has to be a fight or why it has to be an attack. Tiny Yoda then replied and said, Ellie said these actions were carried out with Here for the Tea's knowledge. Are you aware if that is true or another lie? Now, as of recording this video, no one has replied to that tweet, but Ellie did say in her thread that she was in contact with Sam, so Sam knew that this thread was happening and that all of this was going down. T-Trigger then continued on to say, I agree, and I accept my fault in this. This is why I'm distancing myself, because I realized that what was happening was wrong. I realized that we were being lied to and manipulated. I'm sorry, Kismet, for this. Okay, and that is the end of that thread, but we have another thread coming up. But my thoughts on that thread are, it's something that could easily be cleared up. Clearly there's some kind of manipulation, some lying that's going on, but nobody is willing to come forward and say what it was. You could literally clear up everything by just saying, here's what we were lied to about, this is what happened, this is why we are no longer talking to this person, but instead everybody is closing ranks to try to save face, and it really just isn't helping. It's making everybody in that group just look like they're untrustworthy. So hopefully they can get it all figured out and get everything sorted out, because right now it's just a giant mess. Okay, so after all this happened, T-Trigger then put out his own thread trying to discuss some things, and here's what he had to say. Okay, Cabin Fever crew, my falling out with Ellie has nothing to do with her thread on the doxing. What happened to Here for the Tea happened to her, and the people that supported her doxing documented themselves online.
See, Jessica Pizzle says, I don't think assuming someone is going after someone for being racist reasons alone. I like to argue that with people all the time. If I argue with a person of color, it doesn't make me a racist. That is very true, Jessica. I will give a perfect example. The recent Prince Kai situation. Nobody was attacking that dude because he was black. People were criticizing him because he had falsely copyrighted someone. Oh, I'm sorry, not falsely copyrighted. He was in his legal right to do the copywriting, but he shouldn't have done it in the first place. So that's a great example right there.
It's pretty obvious who supported this harassment. Using a separate falling out to try to clear your names is disgusting. Nice reach though. I had a falling with Ellie over a separate situation. The manipulation and lies have nothing to do with her threat. I don't know why Ellie is latching onto the idea of me discrediting her. That's not what I did. We were friends, we are not anymore. Falling out with Ellie is not an issue for all of you to try to spin or make up stories about what you think it's about. You're all wrong. What happened between Ellie and I shouldn't have been brought to public Twitter, but I guess this is the drama community and we all love some drama. Out of respect of what happened to Here for the Tea, can you all leave her out of your narrative drama for once? Ellie, we tried to explain to why we didn't agree with you anymore. You know it was never about your thread. It was always about your falling out with your friend and people taking side and control issues. It was about me wanting to tell the truth as to why I blocked someone, but you said to say something sentimental so they didn't lose their. It's about you becoming the thing you warned us about. I would suggest that everybody that's a step back and think about what's really important right now.
Eddie, when are you going to do a face reveal, John? I don't know, dude. Like, I'm pretty comfortable with keeping this mask on, you know?
Now, think about your loved ones. We can use this time right now to argue and hate each other, or we can take this time to spread love. But do what you want. I, for one, need to concentrate on my work as we're about to get hit with a pretty catastrophic event. Don't let Twitter stop you from trying to enjoy your life right now. Ellie, I wish you well. I don't want to fight with you. I want to have some peace, and I hope you find that too.
Holy crap, Azarin Sin, thank you for the $5. Thank you for the $5 donation. Holy crap, hang on. I don't know if it said a specific message or not, so just let me check real quick to see if there was a message or not. Just checking to make sure. Sorry, dead air. I know, dead air. Sorry, I know, dead air. I know. Azrin's Thin, thank you for this stream. I'll head hurt banging my head against a wall looking at some of these comments actually helped me. So, okay, yeah. Some of these comments are some of the comments in this stream are kind of yikes. I'll admit that. Yikes. Okay, let's continue on. To
everybody else, good luck out there. About to get real. Now, hopefully they can all work everything out, but from the sounds of it, I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. But in regards to T-Trigger's thread and saying that this has nothing to do with Ellie's thread, to me, I still just don't buy it, because literally you took down your videos that used all of her facts to make those videos, and I don't understand why, and you never said why. If there was nothing wrong with those videos, they would have never have needed to be taken down. So clearly, I don't know if the thread is false, or if there's something wrong in the thread, or anything like that, but to me, it does seem a little bit suspicious that the videos were taken down when clearly you said it has nothing to do with the thread. But I mean, my opinion, I just feel like something is up that you'd take those videos down. A couple people were not buying T-Trigger's explanation and commented under his thread, and this is what they had to say. You were no better in this situation. It doesn't matter if the thread is legit or not. You all have discredited yourselves by being messy. You are all just as guilty to run people off the internet. You are all just as guilty of all the same things you're calling others out on. And T-Trigger replied to this person saying, I run people off the internet? Who? And I will be addressing this tweet in part 3 of this series that will be coming out hopefully tomorrow. Another person commented, JFC, this is all getting so ridiculous. If you were in the wrong, manipulated or not, you need to take that L. Apologize genuinely like an adult and focus on the bigger stuff. Your tweet seems brash and like you're being bothered for having to deal with this publicly. And she continued on to say, I liked your channel because you were the least problematic and nice. Now you're rude and seem entitled and it's just gross. Figure it out. Don't hide behind what's going on in the world so you don't have to answer to what issues you've caused with your quote-unquote witch hunts. And I can completely agree with this person. When T-Trigger came out, I really liked his beginning content. I thought it was funny, and I even actually made it into one of his videos, and with the little captions that I put underneath my name, I thought it was hilarious. Like, his videos were actually really good, but then they started to take a dark turn when he started to do these investigations and then calling people racist and calling people anti-Semitic and stuff like that. And at that point, I was just like, nope, not gonna happen, not gonna support this anymore. Like, that's not the kind of content that I want to be watching. And he said that he wants to go back to making funny edits and make people laugh. There's nothing stopping you from doing that besides you. If you let people manipulate you and lie to you, that's all on you, because those are the people that you choose to associate with. So there's no one to blame but yourself. But then to go on and say, basically, I'm not going to be dealing with this anymore because we're about to get slammed at work because of what's going on in the world. Don't try to hide behind what's going on in the world when this is an issue that you caused. So I completely agree with this person. If you're going to be putting this stuff out on the internet, you're going to have to deal with it whether you like it or not. But that is everything that I have for today's video, so I'd love to know what you guys think about the whole situation so far.
Alright. So, I think that pretty clearly states a lot of stuff. Now just let me get everything else gathered up. One second. Trying to make sure I'm presenting the right images here. What's this? We have a T-Trigger deleted apology. I did over and over. Bruce picked the debate. Alright. One second, guys. 1 second. Azrin Sin, you use too much logic for them. True.
Daughter's name.
Alright. One second though. Gotta make sure everything's in the clear. Let's see, let's read this. I'm starting to think that this T-Spill stand account is not a kid. They do not speak like a 14-year-old. By the way, you doxed, let's be honest, you doxed a 15-year-old. I think there's enough evidence to prove that. You very clearly doxed a 15-year-old boy, and quite honestly, you should be ashamed of that. Let's see. Let's read some of these, shall we? Let's read some of these wonderful messages. Let's see. 1 second. There we go. These are some messages between two people who are trying to prove I'm not a fucking child by stalking me. Y'all are adults. Stop being fucking creeps and get a life. Let's see. You have a wife and kids. Do better. Yeah. Isn't that fucking funny? You are accusing Allie of doxing, but you're doxing literal children because you think they're older than what they look like. Isn't that a bit weird? I'm just saying, it's a bit weird. You've come a long way, nerdy? What do you mean I've come a long... Oh, it's because that is a single screenshot that I've released. Doesn't prove anything. Oh, so you know what I'm talking about then. Yeah, I have more important... I'm more important to... yeah. So... but yeah, we have an apology stream to react to. We got an apology stream to react to. One second.
Daughter's name is...
One second. Just making sure I got everything checked, ready to go. There is private information attached to one as you release. That's proof enough. Exactly, THS. That's fucking proof enough. I'm sorry. When you're accusing someone of doxing and then you dox yourself, that's called hypocrisy. No matter how you want to slice it, especially when it's doxing a minor. What do you have to say to that? You literally have nothing to say to that. Girl, I could get her license revoked. That's all I'm going to say. Oh yeah, these are some interesting ones. Very interesting ones. Just making sure I got everything in check. Azra, I could figure out how to post on YouTube chat. Let me know. Yep. I'm just saying, it's very... Someone in here said that this is okay to post SSN if it's blocked out, except they don't. Let's see. I know where blank she lives. Daughter's name. I'm gonna go listen to a video. I can probably go by her accent. Full name of daughter, blank. They have a TikTok. Blank. She doesn't talk in either bid, but the daughter sounds pretty country, so they're probably in blank to blank. NBS took down one of the blank's videos, LOL. We should check if her intro can get a copyright strike too. I'll look into how it's done. All of these is so weird. Of the blank account is very suspect now. Great, I'm going to try to remember if he said approximately where he is from. I never trusted blank. Never. None of his story made sense to me. Ever. And you have a picture of the minor right here. Look at his arm. A Castor temper. Jesus. I guess it's a fake sleeve. So you're looking at his tattoo. This term. Can't they be jailed for that? Yeah. When the bureau fell apart, as you are aware, Ellie added me to the new group chat. Hi, I am blank's wife. Not not many know who I am on this account due to Blank's threats. So please keep my relationship to Blank private. I know you are the doxing type, so I trust you with this. I would like to explain why you were added to a list for a new account called Blank. I was pretty excited to be in this chat and when MJ got her account deleted, she was restricted from making a new Twitter ad. Make a new Twitter app where she can use Blank that she had saved before my time and change the at for her new account. When the group realized that Blank was not taken at the moment, I, among others, asked to grab the at. I didn't really see the point or want to grab it, but I tried anyway because I was told it was important. Multiple people in the chat were trying to secure the at. I was little too slow to finalize my account, so Twitter automatically added a 2 to the end of my at. Another group member grabbed the Blank at. I didn't have a sock account at the time and had just blocked you, DP, so I decided to add you to a list so I could see how you were reacting to the blocks and report them to the group. I knew you were Blank as well because back when it was T-Trigger Stan account, Trig showed me because it was hilarious. Being a Twitter idiot, I didn't remember to put my list as private. I noticed you blocked that account, so I freaked out and told the chat. And they were like, "Girl, you didn't private it." So I deleted the whole account. I understand them. I freaked out. And they were, "Girl," so I deleted the whole account. I understand that it shouldn't have looked like an intentional attack, but it was just really stupid mistake that I've made. I am truly sorry for causing much more stress than was warranted. Hear the message? Y'all adults, stop. A better Blank not entertain the thought of coming back. There is a reason I kept most of the receipts of this thread. Good he is saying that he is out of the community permanently. Well, some very interesting stuff, no doubt about it. Let's read some of these wonderful, wonderful comments that you are reading. Let's see. Wait, if your information of relationship is private, tell people in Discord. Oh, you aren't sus? What? You can be arrested. Yeah. Why isn't he showing the screenshots? He doesn't even know what he's reading. LOL. I don't blame this guy. I know what I know what I'm reading. Meanwhile, I am very clear on this. Insanity segment proof. I've been asking along with everyone else that has been asked. This is actually quite entertaining. Yeah, I get that, but conversation is dangerous. Going down the same road. They are baseless. Yeah, we have a live stream to do. Oh, trust me, I'll be watching your live stream. Trust me. Alright. 1 second while I gather up more stuff. 1 second.
Hey. Am I on your stream?
Yes.
Hey. Well, look at you. You're the small creator doing my bidding. God, these people are like, you see what I fucking deal with like since 2019, and before that, some of them were even around before that.
Yeah, I see that.
Like, they have terrorized people that I care about. They run people offline.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how to like put screenshots on the display? Because I don't know how to do live streams. So I barely know how to fucking edit a video.
Well, the thing is the format of the screenshots you sent me are in a weird format that were for some reason. Like it said it was
I sent you the redacted ones. The
redacted ones. Yeah, but they said they were JPEGs, but when I tried opening them up, they didn't open up as like an image. It was like, you want to open these up in Notepad? It was weird.
Are you on a Mac or a PC?
I'm on Windows. I'm on Windows.
Oh, that's why.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, oh my god. Oh,
no, it's fine. So yeah, like, okay, so like
I'm Keemstar Jr. Look at this. Hi, Nessa. Go fuck yourself. You and your little crew of cunts can go fuck off.
Yeah.
Why do you always fucking follow me everywhere?
Yeah, like, okay, so like, seriously, what the you guys literally doxed children, like.
They did. They fucking doxed that 6-year-old, the girl. I forget the mom's name, but they were saying like, oh, she has a TikTok. Here's the TikTok.
I was reading those. Those are fucked up. Inglorious bitches. Oh, and do you want to mention the fucking stream they did, and Tipster was generous enough to watch their stream and to kiss his ass. They were offering. They were saying that all these people are good people. I forget the words that like Ellie and Co were saying like about Tipster. Like, I don't want to speak out of turn or misspeak anything, but they were saying like the people that I hang out with are vile, and all of a sudden they're fucking simping for him. The fucking Linden Flowers girl is offering to show him her pussy. Yeah, that's fucking fucked up. Yeah, and then they fucking did that Twitter video. Yeah, it was fucking weird as shit. So yeah, let's go into this. So like these people are trying to say that you're an anti-Semitic. What's your
nothing could be further from the truth.
Exactly. Like
they think I ran that stupid ass like Hartouche account. They think Angelo was in on it with me. No, he wasn't. I wasn't running the account either. None of us were. Hold on, let me turn my volume down on the Discord. See, I don't like a voice a bit.
You're fine.
All right, let me turn that volume down. Do I sound like more normal?
You sound fine. Actually, with I'll be honest, I didn't expect your voice to be so deep.
Should I speak ASMR?
No, God, no.
You are in the chat and being called an anti-Semite.
Wait, am I actually being called an anti-Semitic
person? No, I'm just messing around.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
I have a fucked up sense of humor.
Oh,
I guess that makes me an anti-Semite.
Yeah. This is why you're perfect for the commentary community.
Yeah.
But seriously, like in like all evidence that you provided me, you've acknowledged when you fucked up on certain situations. Like
exactly, and I definitely want to like talk about that now.
Go right ahead.
Thank you. And whenever Ellie brings this up, she leaves out the fact that A, I apologize publicly. 2, we had a DM conversation and it went very, very nicely. Like, she was nice. She said, like, we can come to an agreement. I think you're smart. And she told me a little bit about like the Black Friday in her area, and I have receipts of this. I don't leak DMs, so I mean, like, I don't do that kind of shit.
Yeah, that's why I was asking for your personal, because I was asking for your personal perspective on this, because I don't know about these DMs.
Yeah. So yeah, she never brings that up. Like, like she's like, oh, Allie did this, that, and I acknowledge, like, I should have never done that publicly. Like, saying that with the YouTube titles and stuff, and I explained that to her in the DMs too. Like, I never should have done that. Like, I should have slid into her DMs and been like, yeah, you know, like this and this and that, and you know, this is like really problematic, and like just be careful because it's like you're putting, you know, like in danger. I don't want to say, like she's putting her kids in danger. So with the titles, because there's people out there that see videos titled like that, and they'll be like, oh yeah, let's go watch. But yeah, they're a YouTuber named Drama and Opinion. She did a whole series on her Patreon.
I've heard of that YouTuber before. They're still a T channel, but they're more accepted by the commentary community.
Yeah.
But this whole and they've been harassing you for 2 years, correct?
Yeah, every single time, like, whenever someone's like talking about something, they'll just be like it'll be something like for example, they could be talking, like people could be talking about the weather, like one of them could be talking about the weather, and then one of them will show up, like Nessa or Ellie, they'll be like, oh, like one of them would be like, oh yeah, the weather's nice outside, blah blah blah, and like this isn't a situation, this is just an example, and then maybe Nessa or Ellie can show up and they'll be like, oh, well, I bet it's rainy where Allie is. I bet she's having a horrible day because she's vile and she doxes and she's an anti-Semite. Like, for real.
Oh, can Fantastic just
corrected me. I didn't call anyone a pedo, Courtney.
Yeah, like,
I didn't call anyone a pedo, Courtney. That's what Ellie says that I called her.
Yeah, like, we're I'm sorry guys, but Truth Sleuth has provided me with all the information I need. I've read it on stream.
If I am not Ellie says I am not here to debate with you on anti-Semitism for another decade. Well then go leave me alone. Like, yeah. You're good at makeup. Go do that, you know? Like
you see
like,
you're being...
get a life. I'm not someone you should worry about. You should be spending your energy on doing things that you enjoy, unless following me around is.
yeah, it seems like that's all they're obsessing over. And you know what, can I just have my person? I'm gonna put it my person.
Go right ahead.
You have shit streams. Your streams are fucking shit. At least my audio quality is somewhat decent. Fucking Google.
Wait,
hanger.
what? I don't stream.
No,
you're not talking to me.
Oh no, I'm talking about Inglorious Bitches.
I was like, wait, I don't stream. I was like, unless you count premieres as stream.
No. Why didn't you show the screenshots, John? Simple. Because the only way I could access the screenshots was by looking at them through our DMs, and I'm not gonna leak DMs. I'm not certain people.
Help me to help you. Is that a threat, Ellie? Because I'm going to screenshot that and send that to my attorney for when I take you to court. If you want to keep your shit up.
Isn't that right? You're actually going to be filing a lawsuit. Am I correct?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
I'm building up a strong case. I have a lot.
Says the man with the bunk bed. Hey, what's wrong with bunk beds? Let's see. To me, she is coming off as a small YouTuber trying to attack a bigger creator for clout. How quaint.
Yeah,
John.
She does. She's been doing it for like 2 years. Like, I didn't even know her. Like, I think I saw her, like, my first encounter with Ellie was I saw her interacting with like people that troll me a lot. And she said something. I'm like, who's this? And I was in a really bad mood that day, so I like blocked everyone in that thread. And ever since then, like I guess she's had a problem with me. I think that's how she had a problem with me. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't remember a lot because I smoke a lot of weed.
Hey! I'm not judging. I do not partake, but hey. Yeah. Like, what you motherfuckers want me to do? I'm literally a college student.
Yeah, like, I could tell looking like you're a college student.
That's
like, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, everyone. Like, not everyone has like a mansion to live in, you know? Like, I don't fucking live in a mansion. These people are acting like everyone's rich.
THS also said it's also common in military barracks to have bunkers have bunk beds as well. So let's see, you're insinuating something that he's got a man to go home to, unlike
if she's got a man to go home to, then go home to him. Like, stop worrying about me.
It's okay. We're recording. It's okay. We're recording your live stream, John. Is that supposed to be a threat?
Go ahead, record it.
Yeah. Is that supposed to be a threat?
See, oh my god, like these people, like it's funny at this point. It's funny at this point. It really is. Like,
yeah. Let's see. Oh, and like, come on, like, this is ridiculous. As I've seen no proof of you being anti-Semitic, and I didn't just go off of what you sent me, because like obviously there would be bias there. I tried finding everything I could, didn't find anything involving anti-Semiticism.
I have wiped my Twitter clean. But I have a whole entire archive of my tweets from 2019 and onwards, so, I mean, I could let you see that if you want.
Yeah. It's not a threat, LMAO. How is that a threat? I don't know. Like, it just came off that way. Also, too, like, it's not even addressing Chris's sock account here, lol. Do you want to address that? Chris's sock.
What do I have to address? I don't know about any fucking sock accounts that Chris might not have. I don't think Chris has any sock accounts. I mean, I remember when she was getting accused of having sock accounts, and she told me I don't have any sock accounts. I was like, okay, well, you're my friend. I believe you.
Why is Inglorious Bitches? Why is Ellie asking everyone, like, why is she asking everyone if they're Jewish or not?
I don't know, but she's asked that like so many times.
Yeah, that's weird. She was asking me that like 4 times during the stream.
Well, are you Jewish?
I'm not.
Will you at least answer me?
Yeah, I'm not, but I think it's pretty clear. Like, I think anyone can like recognize anti-Semitic behavior, anti-Semitic actions, and you didn't take any from what I've seen.
Exactly.
Like,
look, have I said stupid stuff on Twitter before?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have.
Everyone
fucking has. Like,
yeah,
you dig through any T channel or anyone's Twitter on Twitter, like not even T channel or commentary, like any public figure, like you're gonna find something stupid that they said, and that's the problem with social justice warriors. Like, they'll go through your Twitter. They'll see something, like you said something, and it was harmless, and they'll say, oh, look, that's anti-Semitic, that's racism. Like, no, it's not. Like, chances are they didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, like, yeah, it's, especially on Twitter, because, like, obviously, like, a lot of people on Twitter are being sarcastic or they're joking, but because it's in a text format, people take it literally a lot of times.
Squatch and said, are you Jewish? Am I here? Am I dangerous? Show me a sign. I want to play PHAS.
I think she means phasmophobia.
Oh,
I think she's referencing taps. She's referencing taps.
Be careful, Squatchin. I don't want to see you getting called a Nazi for slighting that game.
Oh yeah, you know the anti-Semitic game known as Phasmophobia. 2 of the most comic anti-Semitic tropes. I'm not Jewish. I'm just a bit. Okay, Teddy. Okay, like, I like your edgy humor sometimes, dude, but this is not the place.
Dude, no,
this
that
is
ain't
not.
it.
Okay, so Teddy, I'm just gonna.
Teddy, dude, no, that is not the fucking move.
Yeah, okay, I timed him out for a bit. I'm sorry, I had to. Yeah.
Good, we don't want fucking assholes like that in here. I mean, we already have enough of them.
Yeah. Oh, like, okay, no, in all seriousness, Teddy's good people. He just goes too far sometimes. He's good people.
Sorry. Yeah, you're not an asshole, Teddy, but that was a very asshole-ish thing to say.
Yeah. It's like a brown person telling a white person their food is way too spicy. Oh well, this is a train wreck. I love taps. Haha. What did Teddy say? He was making very edgy Jewish jokes, and I wasn't for it. Like that's proof right there.
Dude, some of these comments are cracking me up.
Yeah. Like this is a train wreck of a stream. I mean, not as bad as yours
Also,
are.
yeah, I have been looking into who Hartouche possibly is, and I do have a few leads, but you can't publish stuff without proof because
Yeah.
that's defamation.
It
And the
is.
person that I think it is,
Mhm.
and if I'm right about this, like this person is very litigious. Like they are very sue happy. So
Mhm. But this is
because I've read Ellie's thread numerous times.
Mhm.
I've read Hartouche's tweets numerous times, and it's just like the pieces are coming together. And when I can get a smoking gun, I will gladly fucking publish that shit. Like, like if I knew who this person was, like let's say they were a friend, and like let's say that I found out who it was,
Mhm.
I would fucking blast them everywhere because like if you do that and you're letting your friends take the fall for that shit, like like who the fuck does that?
Yeah, it's insane.
Like because because when that account first popped up, I remember I was talking to Angelo, actually, the one that they think is Hartouche, and I was asking him like if he sees the account, and I linked it to him, and we were fucking baffled. And I was like, look, I'm going to keep a strong eye on this account because if this person is willing to show up into this community and do this to Here for the Tea, then what's to say they're not going to do it to others? And guess what? Like when Ellie's thread happened, and I'm not saying Ellie did this or anything like that. When Ellie's thread happened, an account popped up impersonating, I think it was Sam's mom, Here for the Tea's mom. And they were posting photos of my mom. They posted a photo of my house on Zillow.com. And I was getting food to my house. I'm vegan, and people were ordering me meat dishes. And so, like I said, if they're going to show up and do that to Here for the Tea, what's to say they're not going to do it to other people? Point proven. They fucking did it to me. I had to have Grubhub do an investigation. It was pretty fucking bad. I was getting notifications on my phone like, "Oh, your meal's done at so and so pizzeria." I'm like, "Oh, great." Not again.
Yeah, the same thing happened to Tipster.
I was terrified at the time because a few hours before that, they put my mom's photo on there, and on here I'm getting food sent to me, and like I've never spoken about this like publicly, like formally. I've mentioned it in passing, but like
that's unacceptable. like why are you guys doing
he
this?
is innocent, Ellie. I fucking mean that from the bottom of my heart. He is innocent.
Oh, are you seeing a comment ahead of time? Who's innocent?
Angela's innocent. I'm innocent. Paige is innocent. Josephine's innocent. Everyone that was implicated in that thread is innocent. No one in the drama community, no one in the tea community did this. And I don't have the fucking energy to fucking run an account like that. Like, I have a channel to run. I'm investigating for content full time. Like, people see me, might not uploading like every single day. They're probably saying like, "Oh, Allie's lazy." Like, no, I'm fucking investigating. Like, there's like 5 or 6 stories in front of me, and I'm looking into it. Like, depending on how much information I can get for the story and how much is available, I decide whether or not that's worth covering. Because if I don't have a lot of receipts for something and I can't find something, I'm not gonna fucking cover it. And if I do cover it, like once in a while, I do rant videos, and that's it. Sometimes I do, but I focus on the receipts.
Yeah, I mean, like as a recent example, I mean, you've been covering the Without the Crystal Ball lawsuit situation, and you've been very clear not to make any statements like saying exactly, "Oh, she's definitely going to get sued," or like this and that. You know, like you do your research.
Yes.
And like, I'm sorry, but Tipster.
Hold on, wait. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off. Nessa says, "Allie, do you remember Angela was here for the trash account when he harassed her?" Nessa, I never knew about that account. I'm very close friends with Angelo, and that's a hell of a secret to keep from your friend. All right, go on. Sorry.
Okay. And
but if you have proof, Nessa, if you have proof that he did that, feel free. I would love to see the proof. All right. Anyway, sorry. Go back.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm sorry, but Tipster wouldn't. Tipster wouldn't associate with people here. Like he wouldn't associate with you if he knew about the doxing. And that dude does a lot of research for his stuff.
Yes.
It's. Hang on, I'm getting another notification. Let me refresh the page, because I'm not looking at OBS right now. I'm looking at chat on YouTube's end.
And also the Hartouche account, I'm not going to say the name of this channel out of respect for them and their privacy, but a month before Hartouche started posting on the account, they reached out to a drama channel, a T channel that I know, and they sent them and said, hi, we're doing an interview, or not an interview, we're doing an article for the Toronto Sun about anti-bullying, and one of the segments in the article is going to be about Here for the Tea and her husband, and they asked this person if they knew her name, and this friend never responded to them and just left them on read and never fucking accepted their message request. And then a month later, this account's fucking popping up. And meanwhile, me and this friend, they showed me this screenshot, and we're just bewildered. What's going on? Why would someone reach out to Twitter over the Toronto Sun? That is so fucking unprofessional. There's email addresses for a reason. If you're a journalist and you can't find someone's email address, you're not a journalist just reaching out to people on Twitter. You do it through email because of formalities.
Yeah, it's like when someone
tells... But if there's not an email available and they're not a public figure and they're on Twitter, then hit them up on Twitter. Emails are formalities. That's how journalists contact people.
Yeah.
No, I'm not Canadian, Azaria. Hey, no, I'm not Canadian.
So, I'm reading Inglorious Bitches. So, Allie, in your opinion, was Harsh-Tosh an anti-Semite?
Yes, I do believe that.
Can you explain me who that
because
is?
Because Ellie, I'm going to say something right now. I did not know a lot about anti-Semitic dog whistles. I didn't know a lot about that stuff. But, and although a lot of bad came out of your thread and a lot of innocent people got hurt, the dog whistles, I am grateful that I learned that from you, because there are things that I've seen and I just didn't even think twice of it. But then I saw some of the phrases pointed out, and me being the person that likes doing research, I would search for them. And some of them didn't come up that were mentioned in her thread, but some of them did, and I'm just God damn, that's you wouldn't think, because dog whistles, when you blow a dog whistle, you don't hear it, you don't hear the sound.
Yeah. And so in that aspect, you definitely admit the account that you were correct me if I'm wrong, retweeting, right? Anyway, that account you definitely believe is anti-Semitic, right?
Yes.
And you believe, and to clarify, you think
and
that's
in
awful.
Retrospect, I wish I never followed that account, because I was just watching and lurking, and I probably should not have followed it, but just make it a point to just stop by and what's this person doing? But yeah.
Yeah,
I do think they're anti-Semitic with the way that they were wording things, and looking back with the things that Ellie was saying in her thread, learning about dog whistles. I didn't know anything about that. I didn't know much about dog whistles. I hardly knew anything.
Yeah. Okay. So you definitely admit that you were wrong on certain things.
Ellie, I think you misinterpret me. I think you misunderstand me. And I think the way that you were doing research, I think you went pretty deep. I'm not going to lie. But I think you put a lot of energy into it, but you were looking in the wrong places, and you weren't thinking beyond me, Angelo, Paige, and Josephine. Like, you weren't like looking all around you. Like, you were looking at there was a painting in front of you, and you were just looking at the corner of the painting. Like, you didn't step back and look at the painting.
Mm-hmm.
I would never fucking support an anti-Semite ever. Fucking ever.
And
it was seamlessly baked in. What does she mean? Is that like... I'm sorry, I'm hungry and I'm reading that like food. It was seamlessly baked in. Let me scroll up because I wasn't looking. Allie, is it true that KJ is going to sue you? There's a rumor on that. I haven't until I see paperwork.
Yeah, like I definitely know
there. Me quite a few times, but until I see something in my inbox, then I'm gonna just enjoy. Just gonna enjoy my life and cover her lawsuits when they come out. But there was this new filing that came out, and I wanted to cover it. There wasn't really that much juicy in there, but I saw someone getting suspended just for like retweeting one of the filing screenshots, and apparently this screenshot had an address on it. And this person didn't know that because legal filings, they're public.
Right.
But at the time that this filing was obtained, it wasn't like that accessible. I don't think it was publicly accessible yet because the lawsuit was filed via Hip Pocket, and that's a service in Minnesota where you can file lawsuits privately, because in the state of Minnesota, they expect you to they expect conflict resolution. They want you to resolve the dispute before going to court. And especially nowadays in the pandemic, because I mean, who fucking has the time and money to just like sit in a courtroom? I mean, like, just let them fucking like pull each other's hair behind the scenes, and then if it doesn't work out, be like, yeah, bitch, I'll see you in court. You know, but a lot of the times, fact of the matter is, a lot of lawsuits get resolved behind the scenes, and a lot of defamation lawsuits don't make it past a few filings because people either settle or they drop them because they're told, like, you know, you don't have a case, like, you're stupid if you fucking keep fighting this. I'm sorry, it's funny, I'm like just asking this now, like, is cursing allowed in your stream?
Yeah, totally, go ahead.
Because if not, I would like to retroactively apologize for every swear word I said up until this point.
Nah, yeah, I mean, we're all adults here, we're all mature. Go ahead.
I wish he has StreamYard. What the fuck is the StreamYard? See,
StreamYard is from what I gather,
videos,
it's
like, I barely know how to like edit. I'm surprised I made it this far. So StreamYard, is that like a streaming platform? Do you like?
No. StreamYard, it's like from what I gather, it's like OBS, but like it has like it has a watermark thing like in the corner, so like when someone's using StreamYards.
OBS is that thing for like gaming streams, right? Because I was going to stream on Twitch like 2 years ago. I had this account ready to go. And I was looking around like how to set up streams, and everyone kept saying OBS, 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 and I downloaded it. I couldn't figure it out. I had 100 and some followers, and I was like, you know, fuck it, I'm not going to stream. I'm like, what am I going to do? Everything's going to be like like out of format.
Yeah,
everything's going to be out of format. For Sleuth, I was married in a court, so agreed. Yeah, see.
Sorry for the shaking, guys. Just my leg, you know.
Yeah, calm down. Is there anything you can do to calm down? Is there anything I can say to help calm you down, or? No,
it's just like I have to practice breathing and exercises later. That is
very true, Allie. Most defamation lawsuits lead nowhere. Like the fact of the matter is, I've been covering lawsuits for a very long time. And like, I'm here for the T, and as a matter of fact, they were the first, because this is back when I was like a T channel. Like, and I hate calling myself a T channel because I always did research, and I was always like on the side of commentary because I would always talk about stuff that people normally didn't do, and like when situations would happen, like it would take me a while to get things investigated, and by the time I had the whole fucking painting presented, no one fucking cared. But yes, here for the tea and I were actually two of the first tea channels that covered lawsuits. Oh, and Sanders Kennedy too. Sanders, like me, her, and Sanders covered lawsuits. So I mean, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a legal expert, and there's still a lot of stuff I don't know shit about. But of the lawsuits that I've covered, most of them don't make it past the complaint. Like the complaint gets filed, and the lawyer responds. I mean, the lawyer for the opposing counsel, they'll respond, and usually, like if the response is bad, the lawyer or like whoever's filing is bad, the lawyer will be like, look, you know, like this is a pretty fucking bad look. You should just walk away, tuck your tail between your legs, and just fucking walk away. This lawsuit, this isn't in your best interest, you know?
But yeah, hey, before you continue, I do apologize for the shaking, guys. It's just
don't apologize.
It's anxiety. I do apologize for that. That is definitely causing like earthquake levels of stuff right there. I'm trying to keep it under control. But yeah, let's just to recap. Let's go over this point by point. They're calling you a doxer.
Yes.
I haven't seen anything of you doxing. I haven't seen anything.
I'm going to admit this right now, and I've said it on Twitter so many fucking times, and I'm not proud of it, because when it comes up, I address it.
Okay.
I address it head on. I had a woman that was harassing me from mid-2017. Not mid-2017. It was like early 2018 to mid to late 2019. And she was posting my first and last name on Reddit. And she was constantly referring to me by my first name, which nobody calls me, and that was leaked. So she was basically rubbing it in. She was saying like, oh, Allison's a 40-year-old person. And back then, like I wasn't 40, girl. I wasn't 40. So I got sick of it. And she sent my information to a company because I covered this company on Instagram. And she sent my information to this company. And this company went on to their Facebook Live, broadcasted my full legal name, my address. So I was really upset. And I just like stayed back. I was like, you know what? Like, don't react, Allie. Don't react. But, and then one day she showed up. I forget what the fuck she said, but I just fucking snapped. And because I had looked into her after this live stream that happened with my information, I had looked into her, and I found out the stuff that she was making fun of me for, like my history with addiction and having family members in my family that also had addiction as well. I can't even talk about this, like this fucking girl. Like I just get so mad. But I am so thankful nothing ever came of that Facebook stream. But anyway, like I had her information, and if I was a doxer, like I would have published it the second I had it, because I actually went to her local law enforcement. Like I called them and they're like, oh, we can't do anything about internet stuff. I was like, all right, thanks, fuck you. So I found out that she has a history that's not too different from mine, and I lost it. I was packing to go to Orlando to visit Nick Snyder and Rich Lux and Jen Gerard for Nick's birthday. And I was packing. I was like, you know what, bitch, I got fucking time. I'll make time for you. So I fucking snapped. And she does have sex offenders in her family, by the way. And I tweeted it out. And I said, yeah, like, you're making fun of people for having drug overdoses. And meanwhile, your partner had one too. And you make fun of me for having a criminal record. I only had one charge. I was only in jail once, by the way, a long time ago. And I was like, and you have a criminal rap sheet yourself. Like, you've been in jail more than I have, and you're making fun of me for one mistake, all because I blocked you on Instagram for being rude to my followers. Because back then, I used to only post on Instagram, and I would post on YouTube like once in a while. It would be like once or twice a month I'd upload a video. So this is what I've been dealing with, and yeah, it was really fucking stupid of me to do that, and I am abso-fucking-lutely not proud of myself. Like, and I apologized on Twitter eventually, and I have that archived. I'll gladly dig through my auto archive and find that for you if you like. But yeah, I apologized publicly some months later, and I removed the tweets.
Mm-hmm.
But she was already gone. Like, if she ever were to come back, I would just be like, look, I don't like the way that you fucking treated me. I don't like the way that you doxed me and sent that fucking lady my information and how she went on fucking Facebook Live with it. Like, I don't like that you did that to me. But you know what? Like, I was wrong too.
Mm-hmm.
I should have never did that threat about you. I never should have let
Allie?
you get to me like that. Like,
Hey, sorry to interrupt you.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Oh, go.
No, fine.
So she's saying that you dragged her kids into this as well. Is that true? Did you
Ellie, I sent you those receipts. Yeah, I talked about that. Oh no, you're talking about the doxing thread. Yeah, I just said she was a bad mom. I think that's what I said. I don't have the screenshots in front of me. I mean, you'd think I would remember them with how much they get tweeted out. But yeah, they made it look like I just attacked this person first. But when you look at the receipts that they provided, like, you see that I'm like responding to something that happened. Like, they're just making it look like it's something that like just happened out of nowhere. Like, I just went and look, I'm gonna admit right now, like, I was not the best person back then. I have grown a lot. I like to think that I've grown a lot. People tell me that I've grown a lot, and like, and there's always going to be people that are like going to be skeptic, like such as the people in here. Like, there's always going to be people that are skeptic. I doxed T-Spill. Where?
Yeah, I saw that. I was going to be asking you that.
I don't even know her fucking information. What the fuck? I'm gonna screenshot that because I need that for a courtroom.
So let's go over other stuff that you admit that you've gotten.
Jen, I called her children brats, the girl that stalked me, because on her Facebook, she had in her bio that her kids are brats. That's why I said that. I don't fucking know her kids. Like, like I can't tell if they're nice. Like,
is the Facebook public?
It was, yes.
Okay.
But I'm not. I don't even fucking have the link to that thing. I don't care about that person. They're not in my life anymore. They don't.
If I'm going to be completely honest, I think that both parties, both you and Ellie, if you guys are going to have conflict in the future, which, judging by how this is going, probably will, definitely, I can't believe I have to say this, but definitely don't involve kids into this. Especially on your end, Ellie. Jesus.
Yeah, like, I've been trying to do my own thing, and like, these people just constantly try to come at me. But I mean, I get it. I'm awesome and worth being obsessed.
You definitely didn't react in the proper way in that story you told, which you admit to, which is good. So yeah. It's not a situation where you're 100% innocent. It's just stuff happened and now it's being overblown. Am I correct in that assumption?
And it's all stuff from like before I looked at myself and started working on myself.
Jessica Pizzle, is it so bad to call kids brats? Because I have to admit, I call a lot of kids brats. Kitten Fantastic says kids are brats. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I did start T-Spill's thread, Jen, and I did not dox her. And T-Spill and I talked about that. I apologized to her twice, privately and publicly, Jen. It's been addressed. T-Spill accepted my apology, and if you don't believe me, there's DMs, but guess what? I don't leak DMs, so.
Yeah. And, hey, did you make an attempt, if you already addressed this, I apologize, but I'm just asking again for the sake of clarity.
No, go ahead.
Did you reach out to apologize to Ellie, towards any of these situations at all involving her?
Yes, I did. I tweeted out an apology to her. And I didn't realize I still had her blocked because, I mean, what kind of a fucking apology is that when you have someone blocked? And someone slid into my DMs and they're like, oh, why the fuck are you apologizing to someone from a block? I was like, oh my God, I have her blocked. So I unblocked her and then I slid into her DMs with the link to the Twitter thread. And I said my apology to you. And then I explained to her where I was coming from. And and I said where I went wrong, like I handled it wrong, and like we just spoke about it, and I thought everything was cool, but I guess not.
Mm-hmm.
And
Now
that's fine. She doesn't have to like me.
Yeah, like okay. So did she say that she would? So like when you apologized to her, did you say that you were going to? I'm sorry. Did she say to you that she would still be making a live stream on this or not? Like, did she say?
No, she said she was gonna be. She said she was gonna be like reacting to the live stream.
Uh-huh.
I mean, reacting to my apology, just the public Twitter thread. But right. She did. I didn't stay in there for very long, but it's whatever. I don't.
What else would you like to address? Because this is your platform, this is your time to speak, this is your time to address everything, so take your time with it.
I pretty much already said everything I want to say.
My general thought on this, my personal opinion.
I will not be. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, no. Go ahead. Finish your statement.
No, you go ahead. I'm just saying, like, I'm just not going to be addressing these people anymore. Like, everything they have, it's like all old stuff that I've addressed, and it's all old shit that I've already addressed, and they just act like I don't.
It's the stuff you addressed. It's you apologize for. Now let me make this very clear. Just because someone apologizes for something doesn't mean you have to like them. Doesn't mean you have to watch their content. Doesn't mean you have to support them whatsoever. Like if he hasn't really, but if I Am Alex actually apologized for the Slazo thing, like I think other people in the community would still hate him, but like they probably wouldn't go after. They probably wouldn't like go after him as hard now. Ellie, your grievances with Allie, they could be very.
And I showed you the receipts from that thread that original tweet that I sent out about Ellie, the YouTube channel. I've sent you those receipts.
Yeah. Inglorious Bitches, Ellie says, if it wasn't for Chris coming out of left field, none of this would be resurfacing. What do you have to say to that?
If it weren't for Chris coming out of left field. Look, Chris is not perfect. She's a very good friend of mine. And I've been trying to work with her, like, with her emotions and stuff. Because I know that she gets very upset and stuff. So I've been, like, trying to work with her and, like, calm her down and stuff. You know? But I just don't think it's fair to put that on someone like that, you know?
Do you disavow your friend's actions?
I've told her before countless times, like, what are you doing? Like, just go about your day. And I know it's easier said than done. Like, you could, like, it's easier to fall into the trap of, like, replying to people and getting in the drama than it is to just put your head up and just be like, oh, well, they can say what they want. I'm going to go about my day now. Bye. You know?
So
I've been trying to help her get to that point. But I think she's doing a lot better now, actually.
So the situation was handled. Chris resurfaced it, and so Ellie, instead of going after Chris, is going after you. Am I hearing that correctly?
Can you repeat that?
So, sorry. So the situation was resolved. I mean, like, you guys still didn't like each other at the end of it, which is, again, fine. You guys don't have to be best friends. So the situation was resolved up to that point, and then your friend.
I thought it was.
And then your friend.
I thought it was, but.
And then your friend resurfaced a lot of this.
No, Chris didn't resurface anything.
Okay.
She was just defending me, and I would tell her, like, look, you know, like, you can't respond to these people. Like, just go about your day and have a nice day and try to, like, do things that you like, you know? Like, it's not fun arguing on Twitter all day long. That's why I try not to do it. Like, I'll clap back at a stan, or, like, sometimes if I think the fight will be funny, like, I'll just engage. I'm like, all right, fuck it. But other than that, you know, like, I don't want to have a fucking, like, brawl on my feed or anywhere. I just want to make content and engage with my audience and just keep it moving.
Yeah. Final thoughts on the situation? And
I have said everything that I want to say.
Mm-hmm. And is there anything?
And people can take it however they want. They can believe me or believe me. And if people in here, like, if they're my friends and they don't ever want to associate with me again, then that's fine. That's their prerogative. But
Mm-hmm. And is there anything that I haven't gone over yet that you would like me to go over?
You're fine.
Okay, so because I think the
main thing I wanted to convey, and I was glad that Ellie asked this,
Mm-hmm.
if she thought that I thought that Hartouche was anti-Semitic, and I just wanted her to know that I do not condone anti-Semitism. I do think that account is absolutely anti-Semitic.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I don't believe in religion or anything, but I think there's a special place in hell for that person.
Yeah. I think people like Nick Fuentes, like an outspoken white supremacist. I think people who are hateful are very vocal about that hatred. So
yes.
because as you said, they use code words. That's very public. Everything I've seen from you yourself are not hateful towards anyone, and you wouldn't. A lot of people in this community wouldn't be associating with you if that was the case, because
exactly.
If
I'm going to dislike someone, it's going to be because of their actions and how they are as a person. I'm not going to be like, oh, that person's black, or oh, that person's Jewish. I'm not going to associate with them. No. If people that think like that are fucking awful.
Yeah, and I think we can all condone people who have outright hatred towards people of color, any other minorities, people of the LGBT community, etc. I think we can all. But just because you're criticizing someone of those backgrounds doesn't mean you hate that community as a whole. It just means you have beef with that.
Ellie said Fuentes got banned from Twitter a few weeks ago. Really?
Good. Ellie, I completely am okay with that.
Most anti-Semite.
Yeah. I think people should be allowed to I have a point of people should be allowed to talk about their points, but him getting banned, I'm not gonna shed a tear over that. I'm not.
Yeah.
And I know there's he started cozy.tv. I highly suggest no one goes over to that. I know streamers like Augie are going over to there. It's not because he shares any of Nick's ideals, it's because he's just going for platforms just in case YouTube bans him and Twitch bans him, So let me
Ellie said something very interesting. The most aggressive anti-Semitism actually comes from the left. Yeah, that's true too.
Okay.
I saw something. I retweeted something the other day. As a matter of fact, it wasn't about anti-Semitism. It was about transphobia, and it said that the most of the transphobia comes from the left side. And I read that person's thread, and just the way that they worded things, there must have been 30 some tweets in that thread, and I sat there and read it, and I was just fucking flabbergasted.
Yeah, and I would argue
I fucking retweeted it. I was like, I don't consider myself left, and I don't consider myself right. I did vote for Joe Biden, but I mean, I'm definitely not gonna vote for Trump.
Yeah, I voted for third party. I think next election I'm going to do third party too. Yeah. And another thing I think that goes for racism as well, because I think Gothix is a good example of that. Love her or hate her, she's a good example of of a person of color who is more conservative, but people are saying, well, actually, you have internalized racism, it's like when a woman criticizes a feminist, oh well, that woman has internalized misogyny. I don't think that has a leg to stand on. racism / homophobia / transphobia edgy humor isn't so much offensive more than just lazy jokes. You can be morbid and not bother with the skin deep pun intended BS. Yeah. I mean, like, if people want to make jokes, they can make jokes. Like, it's up to you to laugh at those jokes or not, you know? But Ellie, let me make
Jen, how could I tell someone Kismet's name when I don't know her name?
And let me make it perfectly clear. Ellie, I know you said you're recording this, but I hope you include this. I do not hate you whatsoever. Like, I know I made a dig at your streams, which I will admit was rather low of me. It was completely low. And
hey, we all do that to content creators. We all shade each other like, oh yeah, blah, blah.
Yeah, which, you know what? I apologize. I apologize greatly for that dig. It was unnecessary. It wasn't relating to the topic whatsoever, and I apologize for that.
To anyone that goes too far right or too far left causes harm. Yeah, just
exactly.
Just think
yes, I agree with that.
Just think for yourself. Just think for yourself. You know.
And I sorry I didn't get to read.
And don't listen to what they say on the fucking news, like because certain channels will tell you who to vote for. And I just look at the policies and see like who. You know, sometimes like I won't even fucking vote. Like we had an election around here, and I didn't like any of the parties, so I didn't vote.
I wanted to read these donations out, which thank you guys, by the way. Thank you for doing that.
You got donations. Good on you.
Yeah. I mean, and by the way, guys, do not obviously do not donate if you can, if you don't have any extra money lying around, but it's greatly appreciated to do future streams. Azaria said, Jessica abandoned sea puppies for the tumor is infesting your live chat. She's therefore neglected animals and is most likely kicked one of them. Hashtag Jessica is over party. Hashtag canceled. And then Jessica Pizzle donated Ferrera Rochers and mozzarella sticks don't mix very well. LOL. Lesson learned. Also, I pets slimy sea puppies today. Thought I'd give everyone a mood cleanse. I'm amazing sense of humor. Also, exotic is bad. My sources trust me, dude. Exactly. My sources trust me, bro. My sources trust me, bro. Yeah. But
they said Chris is crickets, and I just think Chris is taking my advice and staying quiet.
Yeah. Which I mean,
Chris, if you're listening and you're staying quiet and taking my advice, good for you, girl.
Yeah. So, this is. I was worried that I actually wouldn't be able to cover everything fully, but I was able to.
And then some. You got me on here.
Yeah.
I was just planning on spectating, like just sitting there.
Yeah.
And then you DM'd me on Twitter or said you want to talk on a Discord call.
Yeah.
I was like, sure. I get nervous on Discord calls. Like I'll talk. I'm always on Discord, like talking to friends and stuff.
So
but when it's being live streamed, I'm like nervous. But it's time to hop on here. Like, why not?
Yeah,
because if I do end up streaming in the future, like, might as well get used to it.
Okay, so like, I'll be honest, I expected you to be here somewhat, because I added you in the tweet for the stream, obviously. I wasn't not all this audio shaming. Like Inglorious Bitches, I am sorry for the audio comment. I'm really sorry. Again, as far as like the comments go, like me like crapping on your stream, I fully apologize for that. I admit it.
You get the gray hoodie out and make an apology video. Make sure you have tears in your eyes. She won't forgive you.
I gotta admit, like, dude,
but no one's ever gonna believe you.
I gotta do like. I didn't want to be making this video today, guys. Look.
This is the hardest thing I've ever done.
Yeah. Guys, I'm sorry. Like 12 years ago, you saw me do like I was about to make a really edgy joke there. I was like, guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I pulled a Shane Dawson and did blackface, but no.
Taking accountability and then video a day later because it doesn't get the reaction you wanted.
yeah. So guys, I'm really sorry those messages of those minors got out. Azra says, Azra donated $3 and said, I think I should petition for a shrew emoji since there is a hedgehog and mouse one anyway. That'd be interesting. But yeah, like, I did not hello, I'm trolling. Oh, you're trolling me? Okay.
I like a trashy show too. I don't know if she's calling us trashy or what, but hey, I'm trashy, but I hold myself accountable, so I'm a trashy, accountable bitch.
All caps. We're trolls, John. Chill. Okay. But yeah, like, it's
I'm a troll too.
I mean, I'll be honest. I do a little trolling. I do a little trolling sometimes, especially when it's Jalen.
That's like one thing people don't get about me is like sometimes I'm trolling when I tweet. Like, some people just take it seriously, and I'm just like, and like the people that know me know, like, they get my humor, but some don't, and I'm just like, okay, you know what, whatever. Like, I won't say anything to them, but I'll be like, all right, you stick around long enough, like you're gonna find out.
John doesn't know what trolling is. Oh, trust me, I'm well aware what trolling is. But yeah, I didn't expect, Jesus, like, we are at 37 consecutive viewers. That's the most I've had with 20 likes. Thank you.
Ooh.
Yeah, thank you guys. I think I expected Ellie and her friends to show up. I'll fully admit, I expected
As did I.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, because like obviously, like when a DSP stream shows up, like, even if like DSP isn't directly involved, if the topic is DSP's detractors are going to show up. It's simple math, you know.
Yeah, it's just like when KJ from Without a Crystal Ball, like,
Yeah.
As soon as she goes by, I tell you something, I must have sat in a live stream of hers twice, because I know that, like, as soon as she's done streaming, because she streams when I'm sleeping most of the time, because I usually go to bed early, but lately it's been like I got thrown off because I was trying to sleep the other night and falling asleep and not, but I ended up staying up until 5 a.m. talking to friends on Discord.
Yeah, dude, like, tomorrow's supposed to be school, but I'm staying up doing a stream because it's fun. I genuinely enjoy streaming. I'm enjoying this new format I'm going down. I know it's a bit more like tipster and Augie, but I'm enjoying doing this.
It is a fun stream, and you know what? It turned out a lot better than I thought it would. Like,
yeah, especially since
I do not like doing this. Like, I guess I am better at it than I thought. But yeah, when I talk to people that I know through here, and they know me through my videos, and then we're like friends online, and we're like typing, and then eventually like we exchange numbers, and we're texting, and then we're like, fuck it, you know, let's talk on the phone. They talk to me, they're like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm talking to the same person that's behind your videos. Like, you just sound so scripted in your videos. Like, well, yeah, hey, I am.
Yeah.
And but like this is how I am on the phone. Like, I'm a silly fucking bitch on the phone.
Yeah.
This is the best podcast. Yeah, it is.
Thank you. And like, oh my god, I freaked out. Like, I kind of like, I had a fan freak out when I saw Tipster was in the chat. I don't know if he's still watching or not, but Tipster, thank you so much. Like, dude, I've been a fan for quite a while. Thank you. I'm having an embarrassing fan moment right now.
Andina says, so Allie, you say you do your research and can see things when they seem shady. Well, don't you find it odd that right after Ellie's thread, Angelo deletes 10,000 tweets? And you know what? Right after that thread, and I'm going to answer that. Right after that thread, I said to him, I was like, why did you delete that many tweets? And it wasn't right after the thread, but I remember seeing him deleting tweets because I was on his feed and I was like trying to respond to tweets and they were going.
Yeah.
And I said, Angelo, like, what's going on? Like, all these tweets are disappearing from your feed. And he wasn't deleting to hide. He I forget the reason that he said it was not due out from Ellie's thread. He's been meaning to do it for a few days from before that, but no, I will tell you right now, I will go to bat and throw myself in front of a fucking sword. Angelo is not Hartouche.
There's no there's no evidence linked to the account.
And no, and like I purged my Twitter doesn't mean that like I'm trying to hide something shady. I just don't want 50,000 tweets on my feed. Like, it's good to clean your Twitter sometimes.
Yeah.
I do that. Like, I wiped my whole Twitter, and I can see how that would look shady because like, as someone that covers public figures, like, I used to be of the mindset that was shady.
Yeah.
And then I found myself wanting to clean my Twitter, and I was like, and I knew I didn't have shady ulterior motives. I was just like, I just want to clean Twitter. Sometimes you just want to start over again. And I asked him about that, and I asked him about it again recently too. I said, like, what was with those like 10,000 tweets? And he explained it to me again, and I was like, okay, like, I was like, because this is like pretty much a fucking like topic again, and we just talked about it, like, I just like clearing the air, and I like transparency, and
Yeah, and I want to read out this tweet by Jessica, if I haven't already. Any exotic victims, please reach out to me on Twitter. He can't keep getting away with this. By the way, guys, the Jessica and Exotic are obviously cool. They're cool. They're good people. But yeah, to the 36 people watching, fucking thank you so much. To everyone who's donated, thank you so much. I know this is probably going to be like, given my channel size, this is probably like a once in a lifetime thing. To all the new subscribers, thank you so much. Thank you.
Aww. I can tell you were nervous because of the people. There's like a lot of people in here.
Yeah, like I'm used to like the most I've had is like 10 people show up in a stream. Like, I got really excited when I saw 10 people were like, 10 people are waiting to watch me do this. Ali, why did Sam here for the tea say he was her doxer specifically for several live streams? Some streams are deleted due to the creators deleting their channel.
I don't know, because sometimes you think someone did something and it turns out they didn't.
Cake Zombie says you're the best YouTuber. I'm not. I'm far. I'm far from being even a decent. I'm far from being a decent content creator. I still have several things to improve on, but the goal for 2022 at the end of it is to hit 1,000 subs, and I want to move the content, the peanut gallery breathing down your neck, John. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with the peanut gallery here. We're all just a bunch of wackos in the end, right? But yeah, I apologize for the anxiety attack earlier. I still technically have it right now, but it's under control a little bit. 22 likes, Jesus Christ. Tipster, Nerdy John for drama alert. Oh no, and tipster. I know this is like a.
Well, you can go from 300 subscribers to 5,700,000 subscribers. You mean you don't want to make that jump? That's like a chance in a lifetime.
Well, I mean, that would be tempting. But I think Willie Mac's more suited than me.
Oh, Willie Mac is like he's gonna be the new host. I can feel it.
Oh, totally.
I can just feel it in my bones. I hope
Allie needs to stop defending Angelo. Well, Angelo is her friend, correct? So
exactly.
So like, unless you're given
Angelo didn't do it.
And I'm sure, let's be clear, if you're given undeniable proof that Angelo is connected to these accounts, you'll stop associating with them, correct?
I would, absolutely. And I told him that too. I was like, you
Mhm.
know, if it ever comes out that you were like connected to that, like you did that to Sam,
Yeah, like,
and like even though I didn't have, like I wasn't, like I didn't think the world of her at the time, like I said, like dude, like I couldn't like be around someone like that, you know.
mm-hmm. And like, and like another thing too is, so like I had a recent thing with so I'm gonna shill from my friends for a second. I apologize, but if you haven't checked out the Hindsight podcast, which is hosted by Exotic, Party 117, and then Mike the Bike. I heard, so like I became like heavily involved with the community around 6 months ago. So like the Channy stuff, I'm sure you're somewhat aware of that, Troops, Allie. Like obviously I became a fan like well after that incident came out, and I had people like when I started getting into the community, I had people like say really slanderous stuff about Mike, right? Like borderline like criminal stuff, right? And so like I somehow got into a server with him. I was like, and like, you know, I didn't know it was that Mike at the time. But like when I did, I asked him a few questions about it, and like, you know, like obviously if I was given 100% proof that any of those accusations were true, then I would, you know, stop associating myself with him. But none of the stuff I've seen is really true or like fair on Mike's end, and I'm still friends with him. However, you know, obviously I think this goes for everyone. If our friends do undeniably bad stuff, we're just disavow, stop associating with them immediately, you know? That's all because of me. I take full credit for that one, Exotic says. Why does he get called out? What did he get called out for? Being too much of an SJW? Lol. He follows me now, but I still. I mean, you. Hey, Jessica, you're perfect. Hey, it's perfectly fine if you still don't like him. Obviously, just because like I get along with him doesn't mean you have to get along with him. Reload says anyway. Back to Blender Project. See ya, bros.
Oh god, no, Unirock. Don't say the U word, Jessica.
Oh no.
No U word.
Oh no. But yeah, all right. I think everyone's calmed down now. Obviously the main topic is.
I'm calm.
Yeah. Obviously, I think the main topic is well
About
over.
to get stuck on my fucking vape pen.
Oh, you don't mind him? Okay. Like, yeah, like. I'm sorry, I'm stumbling my words, you know.
No, take your time.
So obviously the main topic is over, guys. So if you decide to stop watching the stream, that's perfectly fine. It was a pleasure to have you all here today. Even the trolls, closeted anti-SJW. But so yeah, I think I had other topics I wanted to talk about, Jesus, but
what other topics?
So did you hear about the Pegasus situation?
The what?
Pegasus situation.
Pegasus?
Oh, so Pegasus is like a topic commentary channel, you know the types, the ones who do like the 5 to 10 minute videos covering like daily drama. They usually have like gameplay in the background, with it usually being Roblox.
Oh, I love those channels. Like I just love watching the first person shooter games, because I know I'll never be able to play them because they fuck with my head and my eyes. I'm like, wait, what's going? Like I'm bumping in the walls like I'm drunk and shit. Like the team, like they'll be like way ahead, probably like across the field, and I'm still like trying to like get out of the entrance.
Yeah. Oh, Squatchin says good friends hold each other accountable. Agree. But like you should have DM'd me first before you made that video. You see, like the only reason why you have any points made against me is because of that car accident. We love clowning on T channels here. Just letting you guys know. But yeah, another creator by the name of Tags. Oh wait, not Tags. Let me pull up Tom Dark, Turkey Tom's alt, if you guys don't know. Tag Swag was a content creator who was directly stealing thumbnails and ideas from Pegasus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, and if you want to get off, by the way, you're totally allowed to. By the way, I don't want to keep you here more than you had to be, or more than you want to be, since the main topic about you is done.
Okay, well, it was good chatting with you.
Yeah. Thanks for
having me on.
Yeah, thank you for shouting out the stream and everything. I'm glad we were able to get your side of the story. Obviously, Ellie and her crew said they were recording this and they're going to talk about their end of things. So, obviously, they're going to be doing their side of the story, and that will be that. But thank you. With that.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna go back to my main server. Have a good rest of your night.
You too.
But yeah, we'll go back to the main server. If the homies wanna drop in, especially Squanchin, the co-host, you're more than welcome to. Again, the main topic is over, guys. However, if you want to stay and continue watching the stream, that's more than grateful. More than grateful. Hi, other audience. But yeah, that was let me pull up Tag Swag's video. Like, it's literally like barely 2 minutes. Like, I don't think it's even 2 minutes. Tag Swag, his response to this is insane. Cause let's see here. No, not
Alright,
that.
so welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. And well, for this video,
Nope, that's a trailer. I don't want to be watching that. Let me get it pulled up. And then let me get the proper window for it. All right, here we go. Oh, I gotta move my my stuff. So that way you guys can see everything. There we go. All right, let's watch this video.
Alright, well, I'm sure most of you are aware as to what happened yesterday. So, the YouTuber Pegasus made a video about me explaining that I steal his content or his ideas, whatever it is. And I'm just going to be explaining my thoughts on this video about me. I don't want to keep this too long, so I'm just going to probably make it a really short video. Most of you have probably seen the video already. So, first point I kind of want to start off with, the content on social media. It's free for anybody's use. Like, I can go on social media, find an Instagram post or a Twitter.
And that's true. Like, the public social media information is available to anyone.
Posts and give my take on it. I have the right to use those posts as well. Did I get ideas and get inspired by his channel? Yeah, I'm a subscriber of his channel and I use some of the ideas that he makes videos on. But however, even though I use ideas from Pegasus's channel, other people's channels, whatever, that's kind of the landscape we're in. Like, this commentary community that we're in, we all use ideas from each other. Now, at least what I think is, I think this could have been handled much differently. I just feel like it's not really as big of a situation as he's making it out to be in this video. Like, I like his content and everything, I'm a fan of his channel, and of course I don't want beef with him. I want this to be settled. I just think he was making a bigger deal out of it than it should have been. Of course, I'm sure people used my ideas before, and I don't really care, because that's just the way everything goes in this community. This is the YouTube landscape. This is how things go. And if he had a problem with this like 3 months ago, that's when he said he had a huge problem with this, I feel like he should have just messaged me about it on Twitter or something. But that's just what I think. That's my opinion on this. Moving forward, I just want this drama to end, so I'm definitely gonna try to be more original with my content. Now, I'll catch
Yeah, because like he was taking, it wasn't just ideas. It wasn't just the ideas. It was direct stealing of thumbnails and making them only slightly different, right? Only slightly different. And that's completely like, yikes. Completely. Because as a community, it's important that we strive to make ourselves different in some ways. Like, I'll fully admit, like, obviously, I've said it multiple times during this stream, my main inspirations for this show especially are Augie and Tipster, and I'm doing my best to make myself different from those individuals, whether it be the topics I cover, how I cover the same topics, my aesthetics, etc. And I feel that's the most important thing that we can do. How old is Pegasus? His voice sounds deeper. Used to watch his videos. Oh no, this is not Pegasus. This is Tag Swag. This is Tag Swag. I don't like when YouTubers do the "you should just message me" thing. Yeah, I don't like it either. It's kind of a weak thing. Now, if you're researching to get someone's side of the story, you should totally do that. Totally, especially when you're trying to. Like, if it's like a topic talking about like someone's specific incident with X, Y, and Z or whatever, you know. But yeah, let's go over some other stuff. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Another thing I wanted to talk about was the Jalen thing, because Jalen went off on Twitter the other day, and it was, let's see, I don't like it when YouTubers do this, Teddy, although it makes you wonder what the point of fair use is when you have to reach out. Azrin Sin, true. 1 second, guys. All right, we're back. Yeah. But yeah, that's shoot. Okay, we're at 19 now. Again, thank you everyone for watching. This is Nerdy John signing out. It's a bit late to do a gaming stream, although I would personally love to do a gaming stream. Probably going to be doing a gaming stream tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. But this is Nerdy John signing out, and quite frankly, with this situation, I do not give a fuck anymore. So I have the perfect song to send us out on. It's a song that we all love, or at least I love. And I love getting the stream, I love ending our stream with this song in particular. Anyway, guys, you have a good rest of your night. This is my favorite song.
Tried, and I've tried even more. I've cried, and I can't recall what for. I pressed, I pushed, I've yelled, I begged in hopes of some success. But the inevitable fact is that it never will impress. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have runneth dry. I've tried to go fuck shopping, but there's no fucks left to buy. I've no more fucks to give, though more fucks I've tried to get. I'm over my fuck budget and I'm now in fucking debt. I strive strive to get everything done. I've played by all the rules, but I've very rarely won. I've smiled, I've charmed, I've wooed and laughed, alas to no avail. I've run round like a moron to unequivocally fail. I've no more fucks to give, my fuck fuse has just blown. I've been hunting for my fucks all day, but they've upped and fucked off home. I've no more fucks to give, my fuck rations are depleted. I've rallied my fuck army, but it's been fucking defeated. The effort has just not been worth the time or the expense. I've exhausted all my energy for minimal recompense. The distinct lack of acknowledgement has now begun to gall, and I've come to realize that I don't give a fuck at all. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have flown away. My fucks are now so fucked off they refuse to fucking stay. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have gone insane. They've come back round and passed me while they're fucking off again. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have all dissolved. I plan many projects, but my fucks won't be involved. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have all been spent. They fucked off from the building and I don't know where they went. I've no more fucks to